Hello. I'm going to demonstrate to you the way you could actually be fertilizing your plants, your vegetable, whilst they're actually going. And it could save you some money as well on fertilizer, and you could be doing something very natural. So you're going to need a drill and a drill bit. The tape measure is just a matter of just measuring the container. Of course, your knife, your cutting board, and the medium that you're going to use. Okay, so the reason for the tape, I was going to measure this to see actually how much the measurement, because this is a good size actually. So this measures about 10 1/4, and the base is about 5.5 by 5. Okay, so 10 1/4, 5.5 by 5 is good. And of course you need a lead. So initially what you're going to do, right, you're going to put holes in it. All right, and the good thing with plastic, you're not going to break it. Because if it was any other thing, you're likely going to break it, right? So just put holes in it. And when you're doing this job, you have to exercise a lot of patience, because a lot of times, depending on the wattage of the drill, and the tip, sometimes it's not easy for you to actually bore holes in it. But you don't need a lot of holes actually. As you can see, I'm putting about 2 to 3 holes in it, right, on either side, or all sides, all 4 corners, all 4 sides of the container. But what's going to really important, the more important hole got to appear on the bottom. Okay. But being that you're going to bury this in the soil, right? So these holes, earthworms will still get in there. They'll find their way. But the bottom is more important. So we're going to try to put more holes on the bottom. And like I say, when you do this kind of work, you have to be very patient, because it's not something you can really rush. It's nice to rush it, but you can't really rush it. Just take your time. Okay, just put a couple more holes in here. Because the holes in the bottom is very, very important, because that's what's going to give you the drainage. Okay, not so much the one on the side, because by gravity, right, water is going to pull down. Okay, so one more hole. Okay, so I think we have enough holes in it. I mean, I can probably put some more in here, maybe over here, 1 or 2. Let me see. It's not really gonna hurt. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, right? I've even got all the holes that you need. You see, all the holes that you need in the container, right? You don't put holes on the top now. Right, you're going to start introducing your compost. And compost, the big ones like these, it's always best to cut them. And hence the reason why you needed the knife and the cutting board. You don't need this because it's not paper, so it's not going to decompose. Okay, this is like pineapple and some orange, so you put them all in there. And because also now we in And this is another one that you actually just cut down like that, because it's easy when you do this, you break it down, okay? But that's basically what you'll be doing, you'll be breaking it down. All right? And remember now, after you've done all this, you have to put in soil, which I'm gonna bring and show you guys. Okay, I don't really like the citrus as such, and sometimes some people will tell you when you do compost, don't use citrus, but still, it's okay. And one of the things I forgot in this video was to bring my other stuff. The citrus, actually, I have another medium that I could put it in, so same thing, it's all, you know, I mean, the reason citrus is acidic, you know, so, but it's all right. It's not going to really hurt anything as such. So you can introduce all that. It's all organic. It's all organic matter, you know, as you can see. All right. And the soil actually does need acid, but not in a very big concentration, because all of those things help to actually, you know, the decomposition. So let me just go get, I'm gonna go get one of the containers with the soil, and I'll show you guys how I'm gonna introduce that to that. Okay, so I have containers that actually, again, because I propagate roses. Okay, you see these roses? If you guys can see, this is the roses that are gonna go. You see already? It's from the base, which is really the roots. So as much as the stem is like this is gonna go. It's no big deal. I could use this because that's what the one I brought. So basically what you're gonna do, you're gonna top this up. I mean, it doesn't hurt if you put leaves or anything in there as well, but I mean, if you have like containers that has soil already, it's always best to use that. Okay? And push it down, compress it, push it down. So all you'll be doing now with this, you'll be adding your vegetable scrap and soil. Because the way you do it really is like you put the vegetable scrap and soil, vegetable scrap and soil, or you could do the other way as well. You could actually do soil scrap, but it doesn't really matter, because the compost is going to compost anyway, right? And remember this, the warmer the temperature, the faster it's going to decompose. And that's what it means, compost, decomposition, and all the rest of it, all right? So that's it. So you got it. See? So this one now, we're going to find a nice spot in the soil, and we're going to bury it in the soil. You bury it up to about here, and every other day you just water it. So now what's going to happen, I'll come close to the camera, right? With the holes, right, the decomposition and the compost, all the thing is composting, is getting rotten, it's going to be seeping into the soil, and hence you're going to be fertilizing your soil. Very, very easy stuff to do, but you need a nice container like this. And another note, like I say, I take roses and I cut them, right, and you put them in aloe, no, not aloe, whatever they call aloe vera, sorry. You stick it in the aloe vera. I'll make another video for that so people can see that. You stick it in the aloe vera and you put it in the pot. After a couple of days, weeks, it's going to start propagating. And this particular one is propagating already. I could see the branch off here. And like I said, that's the roots. That's the roots coming out. So you know this is a good one. This is going to make roses, right? And these ones usually you can get out of the roses that you actually bought, you know, to display for your wife or your partner when they actually, you know, the wither. After a period of time, you could actually use them because you're gonna get the roses. And like I said, this one is a live one. You can see it's a live one. And I have a pot I'm gonna stick this one in actually. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. You like the video, like it, because I'm gonna post it. All my videos are on YouTube. Like the video. There's no channel to subscribe to. Just like it. That's all it is. We take it from there. Remember, this is Backyard Garden. This is Casey Philojo signing off. The year is 2023. Bless.